Amazon will or has already stopped allowing you to download the books that you've purchased on the Amazon Kindle store to your computer, thereby allowing you to have it as something that you own. You'll only be able to transfer your books to Amazon devices or into the Amazon apps on things like the iPhone or iPad or Android tablets or anything that supports the Amazon Kindle app. Depending on how you feel about digital content, whether or not you own it, whether or not that matters, will have a lot to do with how you feel about this. But I personally think it matters quite a bit, because the deal was, for as long as the Kindle has been around, which I believe is since 2007, the deal was that you bought a book, only it was in digital form. And they were charging as much as books cost, so you could download it and have it for yourself on your computer or anywhere else that you wanted to put it. I have done that, and so I have all the books from my Amazon library downloaded, available to me when I want them. But if you haven't done that, and it's beyond February 26th, then you no longer have that option. And here's the thing. In this age of streaming, all of this stuff, blah, 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 whether or not you can own a digital asset is questionable. But Amazon will now have the ability to take away books that you've purchased or edit books that you've purchased. Sometimes that can be a good thing. Sometimes maybe not. We don't know what sort of authoritarian overlords might be in our future who will want to take away books. In fact, Amazon at one point took away 1984 and Animal Farm by George Orwell. Anyway, I digress. According to Amazon, I have over 600 Kindle books in my Kindle library. So let's say that each of those cost $10, just on average. Some of them much more, some of them much less than $10, but we'll just use that as a nice round number. 600 books, $10 a book. That's $6,000 worth of books that I purchased through Amazon that will no longer actually be mine. I don't know how many Kindle books you have or if you use the Kindle system at all, but I was an early adopter and I really like using Kindles and I really like reading ebooks. But the Kindle, while it was the only game in town back in its early days, is not the only game in town anymore. And there are other options out there. And by taking away the ability to download your books onto your computer and then transfer them to another device, Amazon has basically sort of tried to lock you into their ecosystem, much in the same way that some other companies we might be familiar with do. And I don't think that's cool. If I spend $6,000 on Kindle books, then I want them to be mine. Is that fair?